Good morning, good morning, good morning, and good afternoon to others. I'm Angie from Angie Lane Crafting Boutique, and we are here today with the Cowboys and Angels event hosted by Mariposas Creations with a K, our girl Maricela. So thank you so much for inviting me. I truly appreciate it. Hello, Tina. How are you? I'm just going to find myself. Let me go out. The usual, guys. Hope everybody's having a good day. Okay, found myself. Let me just share. It'll take me 1 second. Hopefully. You know me. It just kicked me out. Nothing new. Okay, and if I missed anything, could always go back after and share it in. There we go. Okay, let me see if comments are working. They are. Wow, hi, good morning, everybody. Sorry, I was just trying to share myself. It takes me a while. Good morning, Heidi, Diane, Wendy, Marty. Thank you so much for having me in this event today. Hola, Wepa. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I wasn't that prepared today. You guys know we have to do it. Wepa! That'll wake everybody up. So, we are going to do disco cowboy cowgirl cake. So I was watching Wendy this morning, and we were kind of thinking along, and I loved your project, by the way, the same lines. Hi, Carly. Good morning. Hi, Alyssa. Hi, Linda. Hi, Peggy. Hi, Judy. Hi, everybody. If I missed someone, I apologize. The time. So I'm from New York, as you guys know, but I do live in Georgia. Yes, they wear hats, cowboy hats, boots and stuff. I own none of the above. I don't wear any type of hat. I look ridiculous. So I didn't know what to do. Went to tried and true Pinterest. Saw some cowgirl disco cake. So that's what I'm doing this morning. Cake dummy covered in those sheets, foam sheets. These were little bales of hay that I found. Last year I bought them in Hobby Lobby. Hubby sprayed them pink. So they're going to go over there. Then I made some embellishments. So again, like Wendy, I didn't have that much prep time. I did a lot of this yesterday. We got the little hat, so tiny. And I used, because I do them one at a time, I prefer to pour and go. That's just me. If I have more time, if I'm in the mood, then I will. These are just the sequins confettis that I carry. And I just put some tacky glue through mine, and there you go. Good to go. I did do one at a time on something else over there, and I was like, oh my God, it takes forever. So let's get started here. This is just a little disc that I had. I covered it in clay. I'm going to put those rhinestone, well, not the rhinestones, sequins on top of this, let this dry, and my air is on. Let's see if I can put something down. So I'm just going to do the top, and then I have boots, a hat, and a butterfly. Because, of course, we have to honor Maricela with the butterfly. She loves it. So, my glue bottle is leaking. I have a little tissue in there. I don't know why, but it is. Every time I touch it, it's dirty. It's all full of glue. I don't know. Who knows, right, guys? Who knows? So, because I mess up so many brushes, like Carly, I'm using my finger. I do it all the time. It's easy. It's quick. Because then the brushes get too stiff. I mean, I throw them in the garbage anyway. But I'm like trying to dig for a brush. I'm like, nope. Just use the finger. Got some wipes. And these wipes stink, by the way. Have to get some. I like the Huggies. And then we're just going to dump. Because that's my favorite part. See how easy and how nice and how quick? Wendy, I don't know how you do it. And Carly, for that matter, with stoning. I mean, I do stoning, but not too much. Okay, so I'm going to leave that to the side because that's going to go on top of the cake. I'm not worried about any of this stuff because we have other stuff to embellish. So, I had a mold, and I made these little boots. Mold is small. So, we're going to do some embellishing on them as well. So, I figured, let me move this way. Move these out of the way. For now, I'm going to use them again. I do have, now I found these, so I don't have a great stone stash. I went through stuff, and I have my glasses. Because you know me, guys, I always forget the glasses. Because then I can't see a thing. So I figured just to put a few of these in the middle, and on the sides I have some little tiny 5mm half-back little pearls. So I know this is going to be a little boring, and I'm sorry. I didn't have, Thursday and Friday I was not available. So I didn't have that much prep time going forward. But I think it'll be fine. Now I do have one of those little bottles. And it wasn't working. Look, right. And I have the top. I have to get them from Maddie then. Because it wasn't working. It wasn't coming out when I was doing something else. And I'm like, oh no, oh no. And I can't fuss with it on a live. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just use the tacky glue in the big bottle. I'm just going to put a few. No, I'm going to mix them up, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. I don't know what size they are, but they're way small. So the glasses must go on because I can't see. I will not be able to see. And we're just going to put them in the middle. And then I think I'll put the pearls around. There is a little design in the mold. But they're going to look cute. And then I'm going to do the sequence on this part. And this mold gave me a lot of trouble. I didn't particularly care for it. I had to keep doing things over and over and over. And I didn't have time. So we can cover the front. And I had it in the freezer too. I don't know why, but it just wasn't coming out right. It looked weird. I'm like, what is wrong with this mold? The mold is from Walmart. And it was the only cowboy mold I had. And I did have 3 cutters. Get on there. God bless you, girls. But see, it doesn't take that long. So I figured let me do the embellishing because I do have stickers to put around the cake too. I don't want to forget that. Because I come on here and then I tend to forget everything. And yes, I'll read the comments in a second, guys. Sorry that my head will be down. I don't want to put that much glue. Just going to spread it a little bit more to see my comments. And then I'll put the pearls around it. Just want to get it enough where the rhinestones stick. This came in a whole case, I don't know, probably from somewhere. Temu, maybe? I don't know. I don't stone that often, to be quite honest. And I know I have trays. Sometimes I remember to use them, sometimes I don't. But they're right there, so I'm just going to do it. Oops. Because the tacky glue makes everything slide sometimes. How's everybody doing today? It is so hot here today. As soon as we are done, probably going to change, take off my makeup, and go in the pool because I haven't been in the pool in forever. It's been raining so much. I'm telling you. Hello, Debbie. Hi, Jenna. Hi, Debbie. There's 2 Debbies. You need those little boots? Let me tell you, Christy. The mold was a pain in the butt. I don't know why, but it was. So... anyway, okay, so now I have, these are stones, I think, but they're just going to go on to the side. It's fine. We always clean up after, somewhat. Because I'm going to be using them on all 3 of the embellishments. See, it's just a little hat cookie cutter. It's not that big. And then, of course, the butterfly for Maddie. I used a hot pink clay. And then I did a light pink, the cotton candy one, and that is a light pink, just to give it a little contrast. I'm going to forget those stickers, and I have to do it before I do the top. I don't have to, but... okay, so on the boots, there's little designs. I'm going to try my best to follow and see how it looks, but, I mean, it's there. It's there, but barely. You could paint it too if you wanted to. I mean, it depends. Okay. I know I should have had all this. I know. But then what was I going to really do on here? Besides spackle. That's one. You guys know when the apron's on, it's spackle time. I don't want it that close. See, these are much bigger than the little, teeny tiny little rhinestones. I don't have a big collection. I've said that before. I don't. I have to get. Okay, that looks kind of cute. I'll show you the completed boot when both sides are done. Like I said, I'm just going to probably just go, because of the video, in a straight line. If I wasn't on camera, I probably would have followed. It has like a little pattern, like a zigzaggy kind of pattern type. And I got this mold a while ago. And I didn't even know, I didn't remember I had it, to be quite honest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just want to make sure I get the same amount. They're tiny. I don't like working with too much tiny. My fingers get in the way. Okay. But it looks cute, just to give it a little decor. Hard to see on camera. And then in the front, I'm going to, like, you know, give it the, what do they call? The sequence in the front. So there'll be, as my grandson, he gets hysterical when I tell him schnazzy. He loves that. He loves when I say schnazzy. So one time he had on these shoes, and I was like, where are you going with those schnazzy shoes? And he got so hysterical. He's like, that's funny, Grandma. I mean, he's bigger now, but it was funny when he was little. And then I will press them down, just so they're even on the boot. So tiny. Goodness. I don't like working with too tiny. I mean, I can, but I don't like it. Just to give it a little bling on the boot. Can you see it? And that's one boot done. I'll put you over there. Now we'll go for the other boot. These things stick everywhere. Okay, put pearls on, pearls on the side. I was getting confused. I'm like, what did I put over there? I mean, you can dress the boots up however you want. You can put some of that little rope, the rhinestone rope, if you cut it. Could glue that on them too. There's a million possibilities. What did I put on that side? Before. I'm going to move it up just a little bit. And make sure the boots are the same. Every time I see a boot, I think of that song, These Boots Are Made for Walking. Because when my niece, my great niece, was young, she had a pair of cowboy boots that she loved. She's the same age as my granddaughter. And all she wanted to do was wear the boots. And my sister, my other sister, she's nut. She used to sing all the time, these boots are made for walking, always to her. Because she never took the boots off. She wanted to sleep with the boots, too. I'm like, what is with the boots? She drove my sister crazy. My sister used to watch her full time because my niece was away at college. And she's, every time, I'm like, what's with the boot? She's like, she won't take them off. She would scream and cry if my sister attempted to take off the boot. I'm telling you, these kids could drive you crazy. I'm just fixing them so they're even. Cute, right? Let me see. Anybody have any questions? Hey, Debbie, how are you, Squishy? Oh, you're babysitting this weekend? Well, have fun with your grandbabies. Hi, Christine. How are you? You like it, Diane? Thank you for sprinkling. Hi, Liza. How are you, sweetie? Thank you guys for being here. Okay, so we'll do this one next. I just want to get this, because I didn't like the way it came out on the mold. And that's the beauty of using your finger here. There you go. 1, 2, 3. I'm wearing the apron, because I would do it on my clothes. I would forget. And then we'll push them down. I just want to get a little over there. Just like the tip, a little bit more than the tip, I would say. Let me have the glasses on too. Still so tiny. Just pushing them down so they stay onto the boot itself. Let me see. Yeah, just to give it a little bit, make sure they have even amount. Little glamorous boots, disco-y boots. I have the balls and all that stuff over there. Okay, so maybe we should keep embellishing. So now this hat, guys, I could stone it with those little rhinestones, or we can do some of the sequins. What do you guys think? Because it's not a big hat. Even if I do it one by one, I'm not happy, but I'll do it. Yeah, Squishy. She's so cute. I call Debbie M Squishy. Because when you see her, you want to squish her. Okay, I'm waiting, guys. Should I do it with the sequins, or should I do it with the, what you call it? The rhinestones? You ordered a pair of boots and the delivery guy threw it over the fence? Oh, really? Called and they were replaced. Did you report the driver? My goodness, that's crazy. All right, guys, I'm putting glue. That is crazy. So I have to tell you guys something too. So when I ship out my stuff, I use pirate ship, and usually, mostly it's cheapest through the post office, which is like, I walk to my post office, it's right there. So they know me in there. Anyway, so I think it was last week, I went over there with quite a few boxes with my husband, because he had to help me, there's too many. And I gave it to him, right? So he takes one box, now he knows me, and he goes like that. I was like, easy with that. He went like that. I'm like, there's a fragile sticker on it. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. They throw everything. I'm sorry. They throw everything. And he did it. I was standing right there. And he just flung it. I was like, are you kidding me? I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow. Right in front of the customer, you just flung that box that I just gave you, and you didn't even care. You didn't blink an eye. I was like, wow. So I had to say something. You guys know me. I mean, there was somebody's thing in there. It was a creation. She would have been in pieces. Hey, Sam, how are you? Hi, Tina. How you doing? Oh, hi, Artistic Treasures by Teresa. How are you? Thank you for being here. I'm Angie. But yeah, I was like, wow. Wow. I'm telling you, it's insane. I have to get those precision tip bottles. I mean, I don't know why I have the tips. It wasn't coming out. And I didn't want to fuss with it yesterday with something else. I was like, oh my goodness. Okay, so what are we doing, guys? Are we doing the little rhinestones? Maybe we should. I should use a tray so I could flip them. Hold on. From Marty Shop. Well, if they're mixed in, they're mixed in. It's fine. Let me put them right there. I'm going to try to finish this cake. I don't know if we're going to, because with all the embellishing, I know I should have had it done. I didn't have a chance. I got rhinestones and all kinds of things going on over here. And we'll figure it out. Okay. So we're going to just rhinestone the hat. And when you get the swing of it, it goes pretty quickly for the most part. And I can't even believe I'm doing this on camera, honestly. Luckily, the hat isn't big, because there'd be no way. I'd be like, nope, not happening. But it's going to look cute, I promise. There's not too much more to the cake. Honestly, just the frosting on top, which is the spackle, and then the stickers. And then it's just a matter of putting everything together. Oops. I wonder why. Oh, so much better. So much better. Can you guys see me? I'm just stoning, because I think it's going to look cute with that. So tiny. God bless all of these girls that do it. I can't. I mean, I could, but it's like, I like dump and go. Dump and go. For the most part. So what is everybody up to? Anybody have any big plans for this weekend? My husband's outside mowing the grass because the grass grows like weeds. It's ridiculous. Constantly. But I don't think we're doing anything special. Not that I'm aware of. But things come up. We'll see. What applicator? This, Diane? Wax pen. Yeah, you love it? Try a straight pen. A straight pen one. And because I have these little tips, it wasn't coming out. So I don't know. I'll have to mess with it and see what's going to be because it drove me nuts yesterday. I'm like, this is crazy. But I need it because I know it's going to be helpful in terms of not too much glue. And I get it, but it doesn't work. I couldn't do it. I couldn't use it. I'm going to just turn this around. Sometimes I like to do it upside down. It looks better. I get a different view. You just shake your tray to turn them over. Sometimes they don't all turn over, but it's okay. Just shake it up again. See, it goes really quick when you get that little hang of it. When you get the flow or your little routine to do it. I need more. No, luckily I have this because I have to go through what I have and see what I have. I definitely need bigger sizes, Marty, but I have to go into the shop and see. I mean, these are cute for the small little cutters, but you need the bigger ones. The bigger sizes for, of course, your bigger projects. You can't. Really depends on what you're doing. I don't like that one. Get off. Right over there. See, the hat's almost done. Not quite. Sorry, guys, if this is boring. I apologize, but I'll have enough. The butterfly thing, I'm going to do the sequins. Make it a little different anyway, and it'll be easier. And then we can do the stickers and frosting and all that good stuff. I'm sorry, I'm like not reading comments either. Oh, where is she moving, Christine? It feels like I haven't spoken to you in forever. Tell her I said congratulations. Good for her. And then you're moving, aren't you, Christine? Who's an empty nester? I'm an empty nester. My kids are married and grown and out. They've been out for a long time. Especially my son, because my son was away at college. So he left at 18. And then he's with his, well, now wife, and he moved up to Connecticut. So that's where they are. My daughter's down here with me. Well, she was down here before me. Convinced me to come down here. I mean, it's okay. I prefer home. You guys know where home is. Staten Island. Love it. Miss it. I do like the weather, but honestly, it rains a lot. It's like constantly rain. Never seen so much rain till I moved down here. It's insane. I'm like, I know, because it gets so hot, like tropical, and I get it, but like, my goodness. Hard to plan things sometimes because it's always raining. Like today too, chance of thunderstorms. I'm like, well, I'm getting in that pool at some point because I haven't been. And the pool is good for my back. It's good for anyone's back, honestly. Like water therapy, as they say. I enjoy it. It's very relaxing. Hope these stay. They should be okay. They should be. Okay, there we go. Just give them a shake. Give them a shake, rattle, and roll, and they should help. Except when they get caught in those little grooves. I don't like that. They're hard to get. it is a lot of concentration. Just to make sure you place them right, but it looks really cute. The end result is worth it. And I know I shouldn't be bending over like this either, but it's okay. Just for a little bit. I'll be all right. Then my neck will start. I'm telling you guys, don't get old. Horrible. All kinds of stuff goes on. Oh, she's staying in Illinois? Really? Oh, wow. And then you're moving still, right, Christine? How's that coming along? Because we haven't spoken. Almost there, guys, but it looks cute. Couple more. Hopefully getting them on the cake won't be an issue. Hopefully not. We'll see. We'll see. I think this is the last one. Yep. And then sometimes they slide because there's glue. I'll just fix that one and then I'll show you guys. It looks very cute. Just the tacky glue takes a little bit to set. So that's why let's put this to the side. It look cute. Can't believe I did all that on a live. I'm shocked. I would never. I would never. And then I do have a stone that I'm going to put on it. Now I can take those off. Those are my readers. And I have other glasses too. Stick this. Okay. Straight, straight. Press. Now I think now, move this. Pause this because I'll knock them over. We'll do the butterfly. It's 12:30 already. And then we can start, I think, putting this cake together. Once she officially goes, we'll be in full swing. Oh, wow. I don't enjoy moving. Moving is no easy task, let me tell you. I've moved a lot. So let me pull these off. So these stickers, I wanted to show you guys. They're stickers off of Amazon. I'm going to put them around the cake. I still have one more thing to embellish, but it's okay. It didn't take that long to do all of that stuff, which is good because I thought it would. These are just, I guess, cow sticker. I don't know what you call them. They're not that big. They look much bigger online. I was like, oh, okay. I'm just going to put them randomly, and then hopefully it starts looking like a cow. Kind of look like clouds, in a way. But you see, look already. See? Now I can relax. I know, I hate moving too. I moved like 8 times in my life. I did. I know. It's a lot. It's a lot of work to move. The packing and then the unpacking and all. When we moved from New York to here, oh my God. I said that was it for me. I said, this is my last stop. I can't. I'm too old for this nonsense. Too much. And then my back. Crazy. Now my husband, he stood in New York for about 5 weeks and I was down here and I unpacked everything myself, believe it or not. And like, I don't wait. Like, I wasn't going to wait 5 weeks. And then I had no internet at first because this was a new development. So they had to come install the wiring and all that. So it was crazy. I'm telling you. I used to listen to the music on my phone because there was no internet, no TV. So we have Xfinity. And as soon as now there were other people who lived in the community already, but as soon as I had Xfinity come, everyone started getting the cable. I'm like, what were these people doing without cable? Like, or I mean, internet, I should say, because we don't have cable. Cable's a waste. We stream everything, so why bother? I was like, what did they do without having like internet or anything like that? I was like, you moved more than you. Hi, Priscilla, by the way. Hi, Angel. Your grandkids are begging to get in the pool. I'm begging to get in my pool. Believe me, I want to. Crazier when you're planning to out of state. Yes, it was. It was crazy because I had to sell the house in Staten Island. Make sure, well, the dates didn't. And then I had to stay with my daughter because this house, we weren't closing on this house until about a week or so later. I'm like, I was trying very hard to coordinate the dates of closing there and then closing here, but it didn't work out. What are you going to do, right? What do you guys think? Cute? Cowish? Could put another sticker up on top there. Not a big one. I'll put a little one up there. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to put a border on the bottom. I could do that after. So what I want to do is put these hay bales. And I can spackle around them. I don't want to get these on because then I want to shut my glue gun. I don't think I'm going to need it. I can use hot glue on these because this is straw and this is a foam sheet. So it should be fine. So I'm going to glue them individually. And this gun has been giving me trouble. I don't know why. It's like so hard to get the glue out and there's a whole thing of glue in here. And now I want this over here. Oh, let me make sure that's the back. Okay. No, we'll put some spackle there. It'll be fine. That's what I always say. It'll be fine. Because what are you going to do? If you make a mistake, it's a mistake. It happens. Put them like that. And then this one I want on top. And then I'm going to glue that little hat. See, it's still giving me a hard time. Like I have to squeeze this really hard for the glue to come out for some reason. I don't know why. Move that out of the way. Because we got some disco balls, so I figured I'm going to put this on top of that. Just a little something. And I can glue this down. Let me see. Go right over here. It should be okay. And we'll make this cake. I'm just giving it some pressure. Just gluing it down, nothing fancy. See how it's coming together already? Just with a few little things. Now, that's this. Well, it's okay. We can keep it like that. That'll be fine. This thing, this one has to go over here. So now on this one, there's a tiny little, there's styrofoam, but I'm also going to use some tacky as well. I know you can't put the hot glue on the clay. I know. Annoying. I don't care. I do it. It's easy. It's quick. And there you go. I just wanted to give it height because I'm going to put the butterfly there. Oh, it better stay. Wiping my finger with the wiping. Now, I also have these little disco balls. And they have the little picks in them, which is easier on the styrofoam. So, you take some out. I am not worrying about the spackle because I'm sure that I could spackle around. Because then if I spackle, I'm going to hit the spackle and then I can't put my stuff in. Hello, Lucy. Welcome. How are you? Thank you for being here. Hi, Dewey. Okay. Focus, because I get sidetracked. I do. I want a ball there. And then I have a really big ball there, too. Could always put some on the side. I don't know if he's on the phone. Every time I get on a live, guys, and I tell him. Put a pink one there. Let me see if it goes in nicely. Because last time the whole stick broke when I was trying to get it in. Okay. Let me put some glue. Normally I don't glue until I place, but it's going to stay right there. Okay. We're blinging up this thing. And I don't mind that the stick is there. It's fine. It's okay. Let me grab this butterfly. This one, I think I'm going to put some of these little sequins around it. What time do I have? Oh, I have time. Okay. But I don't want to bore you guys with the rhinestoning again. So we'll do this one a little different. And then we can put the rest of the cake together. And I think it will be finished. I hope so. You never know how to judge the time sometimes. You don't want to be too much prep or not enough. I haven't mastered that yet. I probably never will. I'm trying to do it as thin as possible because of the tip, but we got to work with what we got. Okay. It's the tacky glue sometimes. Very slippery. So now I'm going to just pour some and see how it looks. Hopefully it looks okay. Hope so, because I could put these on one by one, but I don't really want to. There, it's good for a big surface, but okay, all right. I was scared there for a minute. I'm like, uh-oh, not gonna look right, but no, it's good. Just these, they're sticking to my fingers so much. I only want them to go where I put the glue. You guys see? That's looking cute. They wouldn't stick to my fingers. And then you just push them down. You could put them on one by one too if you want. I'm choosing not. I don't want to. That's what it's looking like so far. Not too bad. Cuter than I thought. And just go back and fill in your spots. My allergies are horrible. Can't breathe. Just shake off. Because they're only going to stick where you put your glue. For the most part. And just fix them, help them. If they need a little help, help them out. I know I missed a few spots. And then I did want a rhinestone just in the middle. And you could have made that thicker if you wanted to. Like with your glue line, you can go thick or thin. See, there's one little spot that I'm gonna have to just do with my hand. There we go. Put it down. Push them down. That looks kind of cute. I was worried that it wasn't gonna look right. Because these look great when they're on a big surface. And just push them down. I gotta push them some down there on the little disc. So delicate. Cute, right? Okay, move these away. There we go. Rhinestones again. I just want to put like a little cluster in the middle. Make sure the butterfly's the right way. I do it upside down. A lot of detailing on this. Just push these down. Okay. Again, they're sticking all over. I have no glue on either. Just gonna grab a little bit. Maybe I'll do like a little circle, just to give it a little something. I don't know what, but a little something. Now you can do more on the boots if you wanted to too, to trim them more. Not a bad idea. Do I have time? 22, I may have time. All right, let me get these on. Hi Cynthia, how are you? You like it, Wendy? Thank you so much. I loved yours this morning. That was great. That whiskey barrel, let me tell you. Genius. Really cute. I know, I should have used the tray again. Just adding a little pizzazz. I don't know what size these are. The ladies would know. They're tiny. I'm going to say tiny. But it really does look so pretty to elevate your projects with these rhinestones. They're really beautiful. The tray helps a lot. But here I go again. What did I do with my tray? This is what happens, guys. I'm not even joking. Look, it's right here. This happens all the time. You guys know. If you know, you know. Right in front of me. Even with the glasses on, I can't find anything. It's insane. I suggest using the tray. Tray helps a ton. I think I could fit one more in there. Make sure it looks like just a little decor in the middle. Cute, right? So maybe we should do some more on the boots. Actually, I just wanted that to dry. Thank you so much. Diane, you have to stop that. Thank you so much. I didn't see that. Usually it puts those ears or whatever, or lets me know. I haven't seen anything. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate you so much. You like it, Marty? Now, I'm letting them dry because butterfly is going here. That is going here because I get very nervous when I have to stick the things in. Because then I want the toothpick to, to pop out. But I have to get it done. Thank you, Diane. You're so sweet. Thank you. You know I love you, girl. Should we rhinestone a little bit? Maybe at least on the top. Glue. Just a little bit, just to give it a little more. I think I have the time. 12:43. I just got to stick them in and spackle. Let's see. But this is what it takes to do these projects, guys. They're very time consuming. They really are. Especially when you're doing all this little detail work. Because they flew. Oh yeah, see how cute that looks? I'm probably not going to do the whole boot, but need some more. And shake it up. And they flip over. They really do flip over. One and one more on there, and then we can do the top of the other one, then we can start sticking things in. I'm scared. And then you can go down and do the rest. I'm not going to go that route for the video's sake, but I probably would have if I did these ahead of time. But honestly, if I did all of this embellishing ahead of time, this cake would have taken me no time whatsoever. None. Just want to fix that glue. Sometimes I don't want it globby. Some of those turned over. We're going to put the finishing touch on with the spackle. No room over here. Okay, let's move this somewhere else. I'm here. Just had to move that out of the way. Fix that. These boots, I'm not sticking a toothpick. I'm going to put super glue on the bottom of them and pray. We do a lot of praying on the lives. You guys know we do a lot of praying. Thank you, Diane. I appreciate it. I will. I'll check. I will check for sure. For sure. Thank you again. Okay. So I said I wanted the butterfly up top here. I can maybe I won't need a toothpick. Let's see. Super glue. Because I'm afraid to put it in. I don't want it to poke through. And then you'll probably see it anyway, and that wouldn't look too good. So I'm going to definitely, well, these aren't going anywhere. These, what are they? Sequins. And get it all covered nicely. Stick to my hand. I'll pull that one that's hanging. Just fix anything that you don't like. God, please stay. That's one hanging. Little pressure. Okay. Then this one I will stick a little toothpick in. I'm gonna cut it. That's too long for sure. I don't think so. Yeah, just a little bit. I don't want it to poke through. That's why I did these, what I've been doing also, guys, when I'm making when I'm using cutters, I'll make it thick. At least 2 layers. Hi, honey. I didn't even know you were in the house. I wanted that over here, because then I have these balls, too. Oh, God. Put it right in the middle. Okay. Then we'll put some glue for the extra security. And we'll stick it in. See? There's always going to be something. You know what it is? Hold on. Hopefully now it will go in. Yes. Make your pilot hole. Cute. Not done. The boots are made for walking have to go on. Glue strings. These I am just super gluing. I think they should be okay, I'm hoping. I have to get more super glue too. One there. I hope it stays. Yes, it's staying. It's cooperating for me today. Thank you. Thank you. Almost done, guys, and I'm just going to spackle and put the rest of the balls on. 10-2. Up next after me is Carly from Crafting in Chaos with Carly. Put one that way. Oh, this looks so cute. Really? Yep, they stood. You guys like? It's cute, right? I only put this round little disc up on here to give the butterfly some height from Mariposa and Maricela. Okay, now we're gonna put some of these little guys in as well. These are just the disco balls. We'll put a silver one over here. I'm gonna cut this a little. I don't want it too long. I want it to be a little bit flat. Should go in. If not, I'll make a hole again. See, yeah, that's what I wanted. One there. We'll put another one over there. See, this is one, it's like lopsided. I don't know, it's however they did it. Ay! Just putting the silver by the pink, and then we'll put the pink by the hot pink. So I needed the whole. Yeah, got it. Then I wanted to put these pink over here. Let me make a hole. One there, and like one there. One. These puppies aren't going to go anywhere. Oh, I love it. I think it looks so cute. And then we'll put a silver and a pink over there, and I think I'm good. And then we can spackle, and the cake will be done. I'm in shock. I was getting worried with all that detailing. I'm like, I'm not going to finish. Oops, let me put that pilot hole. Just to be a little bit easier, we'll put it right there. I want a pink one right there. I know I have a lot of nerve in the tightest spot, but I want it there. I just burnt myself on the glue gun. Forgot it was on. It'll go right in. Yep, see, went right down. You like it? Okay, now the spackle will probably cover some of it, but I'm okay with that. Put some tacky glue just for some insurance for the spackle. I have a trays behind me, but there's no room here. I got all these little doodads all over the place, but it'll be just fine. Spackle needs something to adhere to when you're using it. Otherwise, it could just fall right off, believe it or not. Because I've forgotten to put glue down with the spackle, and it's falling off. And you can just wipe it right off. Okay, let me make sure. Good to go. Doesn't matter where you start. And we're good to go. Okay. I just think it adds just a little touch to your cake. I love using spackle. I love it on cakes. I don't like that seam. Of course, you can make a clay border, a tape, anything. I don't want to cover up too much of the pretties that we worked hard on. And the peaks, when they peak, I just push it down. Just that little point, I push it. It's easier with my turntable, but there's no room right now. Five minutes. And then, of course, I usually cover my seams with spackle because it looks yucky. Try to make it as big as possible to cover the seam so you don't see it and it just looks like part of the cake. And this is a mini cake, in case you're wondering. Those foam sheets don't cover. I want the cake on its own little thing here. Because then I don't care if it gets on the paper. Doesn't matter. I'm like bending. I just want it covered. Look at it. I got 5 minutes to spare. I thought it was a break and then you at 1. Thank you, Alidia. No, I think Carly is next. Let me check my schedule. The schedule that Maddie, where is it? Hold on. Carly is up after me. Then comes Andrea with Crafty Mama Bear. Uniquely Chic by Jane Ann. Lydia's Creations, my Weppa. Lucy from Live Fate Love Crafts. Raymond the Evercrafter. Glitzy Creations by Ginger. And then the hostess, is Marisela from Maddie Posters Creations with a K. Teresa, are you sure you're in this event? Because I think there's another event going on, if I'm not mistaken. We covered up the ugly seam. If you wanted to, which I'm not, you could put the spackle in between those little gaps, but I don't think it needs it. I did in the back for the toothpick, just pushing down the points. I don't like the points. But you should check. This is Cowboys and Angels event. Hey, Cece, how are you? We're just about finishing up here, Cece. This is what I did today for the theme. It's a disco cowgirl cake. I don't like when they point up. Spackles, I love spackle. And I never thought I would. I think it just makes your cake. Thank you guys so much for spending your Saturday morning with me. You're in the No, that's not this event, Teresa. Hi, Jane Ann, how are you? That's the PBM Marketplace event. I'm not sure what event that is today. Carly, right, you are up next. Yeah, I think she has the events confused. Thank you, Marianne. Thank you for being here, everybody. I really appreciate it. Have a good rest of your weekend. Enjoy the day. I will see you back here next week on Monday with the Pink Frosting Divas. And thank you again, and thank you to Marty for inviting me to this fantastic event today. There's fantastic creators all day, guys. So have a good one, and I'll see you next week. Bye, everybody. I don't want to hit the cake. My luck.